Hello friends, a warm welcome to all of you in the series of Step Up IAS, and we are going to start our news analysis from The Hindu and PIB. So today is 25th of July and we will discuss all the relevant news. So let's start the discussion. Our first news is on the front page of The Hindu, and Supreme Court pulls up center for its delay in appointing a Lokpal. So friends, the very important thing here need to know is about the historical background of the Lokpal. Why it came and how many committees or the reports recommended that yes, Lokpal should be there. So first of all, it was started from 1963 and the law ministry told about the ombudsman and first came up in the parliament. After that in 1966, the first ARC report recommended that there should be the two independent authority, one is in center and another is in state level, so that they can take steps against the public functionaries related to the corruptions. And after that, in 1968, Lokpal bill finally introduced in the parliament but was not passed. And quite 8 attempts were made till 2011 to pass the bill. And now we can see in 2002, it's a very important and relevant fact and data, please remember it, that in 2002, a committee made called the M.N. Venkatchalaya Committee, and they recommended that the appointment of Lokpal and the Lokayukt is necessary, and it also recommended that Prime Minister be kept out of the Lokpal ambit. So Prime Minister will not come under the ambit of the Lokpal, but there should be some appointment of Lokpal and Lokayukt on the other level in the state and center as well. And now again in 2005, the second ARC report came and they also recommended that the Lokpal established without the delay. After that, in 2013, Lokpal Act 2013 passed in the parliament, and 2016 Lok Sabha agreed to amend the 2013 Act because there were some fault related to the 2013 Act, and now Lok Sabha is agreed to amend those acts. So this is the historical background. You have to remember it. If they will ask about the Lokpal in a mains examination, you can write these points over there. It will upgrade the weightage of your answer. And now let's know about some basic points of Lokpal and Lokayukt. So Lokpal is the central governing body. They will work for the central government employees in case of corruptions, whereas the Lokayukt is similar to the Lokpal, but it is in a state level and they will work for the public employees related to the state level. And now see some features related to this act. The Lokpal consists of a chairperson and the 8 members. So if you want to know about the composition of Lok Sabha is the chairperson plus 8 members. But the condition is there that 50% of the member of Lokpal shall be from among us SC, ST, OBCs, minorities and the women. This is a very important fact. Please remember it. And who will appoint these members? Who will appoint the chairpersons? So for appointing those members, they will make a selection committee. And this is the biggest loophole, or this is the biggest criteria which government is not fulfilling yet, and the Lokpal is in force. So just see some points about the selection committee. Who will be the member of the selection committee? First is the Prime Minister, second is the Speaker of Lok Sabha and Leader of Opposition in Lok Sabha, Chief Justice of India, otherwise the sitting Supreme Court judge nominated by the CJI, and an eminent jurist nominated by the President. And this is the composition of selection committee. And this selection committee will choose the members for the Lokpal. And please remember it that the 50% of the member of such committee shall also be from the among us SC, STs, OBC, minorities and the women. Now we have a look for the powers, that why Lokpal is in news and why it is so important. So Lokpal will inquire about the corruptions. So its all work is related to the corruptions in the central level and the state level. Lokayukt will be established, and Lokpal will have power to superintendence and directions over any investigation agency, including CBI, for the case referred to them by the Lokpal. So it can definitely direct for the investigation, and the Lokpal will cover all category of public servants, including Prime Minister. And this is the debatable issue. Now government is planning to amend this thing, and please remember one thing, that armed forces is not come under the ambit of Lokpal. Armed forces is out of the ambit of Lokpal, and the Act incorporates provisions for attachment and confiscation of property acquired by the corrupt means even while the prosecution is pending. So if there are some corruption related to the property, if persons acquire property by the other means, by the corrupt means, they will definitely charged by the Lokpal. And now we have next news. Actually, it is very sad news. Laos dam collapsed and displaced 6,600 people. So you can associate this news with the disaster management. There are some important facts we need to know here, that Laos is a landlocked country, right? And this collapse is a man-made, not the natural disaster. So dams was collapsed and it is definitely a reason of man-made a natural disaster. And Laos is also called Battery of Asia, and this is a very important fact. Question can be asked in a prelims, that which region called as the Battery of Asia. Why it is called as the Battery of Asia? Because Laos is selling power to neighboring countries through the power generation by the hydropower dams. Fine. And geographical location of the Laos is also very important. So this is a geographical location. So question can be asked in a prelims or in the test series too, that the boundary of Laos is attached with the which of the following countries. So this is Myanmar, China, Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand are the countries which is connected with the border of Laos. And now see some points about the Battery of Asia. So mention one thing, that dam are the crucial part of the Laonian economy. So we can say that the thing which is boost the economy of Laos is now becoming a disaster for the Laos, for that country. So you can definitely write these statement in your answer writing. If they will ask about the disaster management, like what kind of mitigations India should take to rehabilitate the dams, or why the rehabilitation of dam is very important in India, you can definitely write these points over there. And once isolated Southeast Asian countries, one of the world's few remaining communist state. So Laos is one of them, and Attapeu is an important region of Laos, and it is agricultural provinces which connects with the border of Vietnam and Cambodia. So dam that collapsed is a part of hydroelectric Ziping project, and some dam is called Saddle Dam D. Can be asked that Saddle Dam D is located in which region. So it is in Laos. So now friends, you have to remember 2 or 3 things. First thing is which region is called as Battery of Asia. Second thing, that dam rehabilitation is why very important for India as well. So you need to know one more thing, that the dam rehabilitation project is running in India, and the World Bank is also participated in that project. So you can definitely write those. So you can write the name of those projects in your answers. And now let's move to the next point. It's about the Anti-Graft Amendment Bill. So now Lok Sabha passed the Prevention of Corruption Bill 2018, and it is going to punish the bribe givers and the bribe takers too. And the bill provides for jail term of about 3 to 7 years. So please remember one thing, that now after passing this bill, when it will become an act, so bribe givers and bribe takers both will be punished by the government. Fine. What are the changes doing by proposing this bill? That there are some punishment of 7 years, and also bribe is termed as undue advantages. So now bribe is going to define by this bill, and also pre-investigation approval. So there is some changes in the pre-investigation approval. Sanction of prosecutions is also going to be changed, and criminal misconduct. So please read these things, that what are these points. Now we have next news is all again related to the Sabrimala temple, and now Supreme Court Supreme Court said that ban on entry of women in Sabrimala is a patriarchal. So this is a fact, the data, you can use this data in your answer writing. And ban on entry of women of a certain age group at Sabrimala temple is based on the patriarchal belief, and which shows the dominant status of the woman of men in the society. So Sabrimala is a very important, because it is continuously in news. So maybe question can be asked in a mains, maybe question asked in a prelims. So if they will ask in a prelims, we need to know about some facts or basic important points, like it is situated in Periyar Tiger Reserve, which is in Kerala, and it is one of the largest annual pilgrimage in the world with estimated 45 to 50 million devotees. Move to the next news. It is about the Bandipur Tiger Reserve. So Bandipur roadkills comes down. It is a report, and very important report it is. So Bandipur Tiger Reserve, you know about the Tiger Reserve, and now report said that the road killing comes down, and thanks to ban on the night traffic. So there is a significant reduction in the number of roadkill in Bandipur ever since the ban on night traffic through the Tiger Reserve was introduced in 2009. So the ban was introduced in 2009. Why this step was taken? Because there were about 93 wildlife deaths from 2014 to 2009. You can definitely write this data in your answer writing. That so here we have some facts. Please remember these facts, and you can compare these facts in your answer writing while you are writing some answers to the steps government have taken to resolve these issues, the death of the wildlife, and how they are going to protect the tigers and the other flora and fauna. So so there is a data. If we are talking about the 2004 to 2009, there are 93 wildlife deaths have been occurred, and when after banning the night trafficking, there are declining in the numbers. Then 34 deaths have shown in the data between 2010 to 2018 in the Bandipur Tiger Reserve. So this is the data important for mains examination, and now have a look for the prelims examination. So first question can be asked like where it is situated. So this Tiger Reserve or National Park is situated in Karnataka state, and it was National Park established in 1974, and after that it was declared as. And now we have some institutional information. Please have a look. In this personal guidance program, we will guide you personally by the online and offline as well. And even if you have done your coaching from other institutions, you have done your program, foundation program, but even though you need someone, you need some mentor or coach to guiding yourself for the answer writing training, for the time management, or some psychological problems as well. So the coach or the mentor will train you properly in this program, and we will definitely provide you this time management diary to check yourself how you are doing your self studies. So if you want to know more, please call us on the given numbers. And now we have today's question related to salicornia. So it was in news. What is it? You have to tell me on the comment box. And now have a look for the answer of the yesterday's question, student police cadet program, and the answer is only one, because the second statement is incorrect. Here rural areas is also included. So thank you very much friends for being with me here watching this discussion. Please subscribe our channel, please like it, and please